ringside the D Event Center for high school rewinds coverage of the 2015 5A Boys State Championship Basketball Tournament. Available anytime on Xfinity On Demand. Dusty Lister here with you at Weber State. A rematch of Week 1 between Brighton and Davis. It was a big Bengal win that night up down in Sandy. This is a different dart team. They were changing over coaches from Coach Jay Welk, and now Coach Sims has got things figured out, and his darts are playing sharp basketball, coming off a trouncing of Pleasant Grove into the semifinals. Brighton comes into this game with a big win over Hunter, a close game which they pulled away. Brock Miller scored 30 points, hit 5 3-pointers, pacing the Bengals in the win. For Davis, their sharpshooter, Jesse Wade, had an off first half, third quarter as well. Didn't shoot well from the field. He had a million free throws and finished up with about 24 points. They were led by Caleb Leandhart, who hit 5 threes of his own in that win over Pleasant Grove, which they pulled away from Coach McAllister's Vikings. And we're set. Ben Rigby and John Gramillion. And we're underway in the 5A semifinal. For Brighton, this has been a regular occurrence under Coach Jeff Gardner. But the difference this year, no Lone Peak on either side of the bracket. And just 10 seconds in, we have our first foul on Landon Swartz. Devashere triggers into Brock Miller. And the Bengals will bring it into the front court with Fehoko looking into Gramillion. Now Devashere. Here's Osa. Devashere, high post Gramillion. Hand off Miller. Ben Rigby chases him out on the hedge. And will reset the offenses. Messina pulls up for 2, and Osa Messina, the star football player, knocks down the mid-range J, and it's the Bengals on the board first. On the floor now with Tony Fike. Hand off to Jesse Wade. Ben Rigby now up top to Fike. Wade drives, send out Leandhart for 3. And rebound to Devashere. Devashere quickly ahead to Fehoko. Fehoko can't get it to go. Rebound to Leandhart. Wade sent out to Swartz. And rebound loose. That will go the other way with the Bengals. Pressure here from Davis, going to try to speed up Brighton. Up the floor with Miller, give up to Devashere. He's enjoyed a good tournament. Speaking of Devashere, Fehoko lob in Gramillion. One of the steady players for Coach Gardner, game in and game out. Give it to Fehoko on the slash. And Simi Fehoko lays it up and in. And back down the floor with the darts. Outside, Wade will pull for 3. And Jesse Wade knocks down his first shot. Good to see. It hurt his wrist at the end of the game against Pleasant Grove. Knocks down his first 3-pointer. Drop inside kick, and we'll stay here. Messina. Inbounds to Devashere. Outside to Brock Miller. Miller pulls for 3, and he's off the mark. Rebound grab by Ben Rigby. Ahead now with Wade. Wade in the key, leaves it for Swartz. Swartz swatted away. Return to center. Now down the floor with the Bengals as Gramillion gets the block. In the corner to Messina. Sent out to Devashere. Now Gramillion pulls up along the baseline, and John Gramillion with his first points. Back down the floor with the darts. Hand off, Swartz straight away. Rigby pulls for 3. Rebound Fehoko. Brighton looking to extend their 3-point lead with 5:10 remaining here in the first quarter. Miller give it up to Devashere. Fehoko. Now Messina. Here's Brock Miller. 3-year starter for Coach Gardner. Pulls for 3, and Brock Miller from downtown. And it's a 6-point Brighton lead. Wade hands off to Fike. Back to Rigby. Wade off the screen straight away. And it crawls in. Jesse Wade. as he nears 100 threes on the season. Messina takes the bump, and it rolls off. The foul will go to Ben Rigby.
Charge to number 20.
Messina hit the front end and has them both. Enosa with 4 points here in the first quarter. The future Trojan will play for Coach Steve Sarkisian and USC football. Talk of him cross-training at linebacker and at running back. Swartz pulls up from the free throw line and buries the mid-range jumper. And it's a 3-point game midway through the first. Fehoko hands back to Brock Miller. Going to go play at Utah State. Won't be for Coach Stu Morrow, who he committed to. As Messina kisses that high off the glass along the baseline. And a steal by Fehoko and one. One of the best athletes in the state. Simi Fehoko with the steal. Takes the bump and bucket, and he'll go to the line. Fehoko for the +1. And Simi Fehoko with a quick start in this game. He's got 5 points. Back down the floor with Fike in the darts. High post to Rigby. Hands back to Wade, guarded by Miller. Wade off the screen, Rigby. Rigby down the lane, and the sophomore swatted away, and we got a foul. There'll be 2 free throws to Rigby. Back rims the second as well. Up the floor, Devashere and the Bengals. Outside to Brock Miller. Gramillion comes out and screen. Miller. Devashere lob up to Gramillion. Can't get it to go. On the rebound taken by Rigby. And we got a frustration foul there on Gramillion. And we'll go down the floor with Davis. Check that. Goes on Messina. Second team foul on the Bengals. First on Messina. Up the floor with Fike and the darts. Give it up to Wade. Gramillion chase him off the 3. Give it up to Fike. Back up top to Wade. Wade down the lane. Send out Lienhart. Up top, Swartz for 3. Landon Swartz can't get it to go. Rebound to Rigby. Outside, Wade pulls for a 3. And Jesse Wade knocks down his second of the quarter. And it's 16-11. Miller leaves it inside. Gramillion can't get it to go. Tipped out. And in the hands of Messina. Leave it up, Gramillion on the baseline. Gets a flyby and one. Second foul on Ben Rigby. It'll be John Gramillion going to line, looking for the +1. Gramillion, very strong free throw shooter. Rattles home the +1. He's got 5. Up the floor now with Wade. Wade, crossover on Miller, send out Rigby on the angle, Lienhart. Straight away, Fike hands back to Wade. Wade again pulls for 3. Banks it in. Jesse Wade with 3 threes in the first quarter. Keeping Davis in this one. As Brighton executing at an extremely high level. And really, this is what Davis is. If you've got a chance to watch him, if you haven't, go through, watch our high school rewind games. They're only about 40, 45 minutes long. You'll see what Wade does game in and game out. Lighting it up from outside. Give to Messina. Messina working on Lienhart with a nice left hand. And Osa Messina showing something in this game we haven't seen. We've done a lot of Brighton games throughout Messina's 3 years playing basketball for Coach Gardner. Out of bounds, will stay here. Continuing that thought on Messina. Done a lot of games. He's very much into this one. Moving well, and this shot is falling. Swartz working on Messina. Terminates. Fall away, Jay, no. Rebound, Gramillion, foul by Swartz. We'll go down the floor. That's the 15th foul on the darts. Sanders comes in for Swartz. 5 team fouls on Davis. 2 on Brighton, 1:15 remaining in the first. Miller in the corner for Fehoko. Fehoko going to drive the lane, leave it along to Gramillion, misses the bunny. Christiansen with the board, hands off to Wade. And in the front court with the darts. Wade, fall away, got caught in the air. Turnover down the floor now with the Bengals. On the push, Messina. Leave it up, Gramillion back to Miller. Miller up with it and in.
Brock Miller from John Gramillion.
Miller with 5 points here in the quarter. Back down the floor with Wade. Sent out Lienhart. A deep 3 from Lienhart off the mark. Rebound tracked down by Christiansen. 35 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Sanders sent out to Fike. We'll see if the darts hold for last shot. In the corners to Sanders. Up top, Leonhardt. 20 seconds now. Here's Fike. 15 seconds. Now this ball is going to go to Wade, but Fehoko guarding him. That's a tough matchup for Jesse Wade. 8 seconds now. 5 seconds with Fehoko. Step back. Fall Wade to Jesse Wade.
Jesse Wade for 3.
It's Brighton 23, Davis 17 at the end of one. Jesse Wade with 14 first quarter points. Start of the second quarter, and we start with the darts and see if the hot shooting of Wade continues. Fike. Send out to Sanders. He pulls for 3. Off the mark. Rebound taken by Osa Messina, who had 8 points in the first quarter, pacing the way for the Bengals. Fehoko short on the 3. And we'll go back up the floor with Jesse Wade, the future Gonzaga Bulldog. Wade poked away by Fehoko. Messina on the floor. Wade can't handle it. Sent ahead by Devashere. Fehoko got numbers of the Bengals. Middle of the floor, Gramillion leaves it to Miller, and Miller lays it up and in.
Brock Miller from Brighton.
Did not have the patented charge call on that pass. Thought for sure the whistle would come out. We've seen them all week. 7:05 remaining in the first half, and a 9-point lead for the Bengals. Hand off to Wade. He's now matched up on Devashere. Pull up for 3. Jesse Wade. He is absolutely unconscious. He loves playing on High School Rewind. We've had about 3 30-point games from Wade. Really, Davis found their stride at the Utah Elite 8 tournament, which we had many of those games. Gramillion down the lane, he's fouled. That foul will go on Fike, be his first, and it'll be the team's 6th. Gramillion splits the pair. 26-19. Down the floor with Wade. Outside to Fike. And now a foul on Matheson. Will inbound along the sideline. 6:20 remaining in the first half. Here's Wade working on 17, looking for 20. Jesse Wade! Covered and stayed for a very long time and done a lot of Wade games. All 3 years there's a steal by Sanders. This is the best he's played. Down the floor, Christiansen leaves it behind, but it's in the hands of Fike. Wade again. The heat check off the mark. Rebound to Miller. Quick up the floor to Gramillion. Wade back. Gramillion with the blow-by. Lays it up and in. And Gramillion have an outstanding first half as well. Got 8 points. Up top, Leonhardt. 5:40 remaining in the half. Sanders sent out to Fike. Up top, Wade. Wade down the lane, leaves it along the baseline to Christiansen. Out to Fike. Off the mark, rebound, Osa. Messina now on the push. Give it up for Fehoko. Sent out Miller. Miller for a deep 3, and he's short. Rebound, Gramillion. Back to Miller, he'll pull again. You don't get the first, you get the second. Brock Miller from downtown. Timeout, Coach Sims. Brighton 31, Davis 22, 5:12 remaining in the half. Back down the floor with the Davis darts. Jesse Wade has 20 of Davis's 22 first half points. High post to Rigby. Rigby on the drive around Gramillion, can't finish on the reverse. Devashere on the push, sent over to Messina. Messina cross court for Fehoko. Devashere back inside Gramillion, off the glass and in.
John Gramillion for Brighton.
Gramillion now with 10 points. These teams very familiar with each other. They play each other every year in a rotating home and home series. On the floor, that's the 14th foul on the Bengals. Wade still looking, gets into Rigby. Brock Miller smothering Wade. Hand off from Leonhardt. Wade working on Fehoko. Down the baseline, high off the glass, no. Rebound grab by Gramillion, give it up Messina. Messina on the push. 3-on-3, sent out to Devashere. Vacheray in the corner, Messina. Osa skip to Fehoko. 3 on the way. Back rim, rebound to Vacheray. Goes back up, slapped out of bounds, and will stay here. Messina. Inbounds Gramillion. Hands back Osa. Osa pulls for 3. Leaves it short. Rebound to Vacheray. Can't get it to go. The rebound claimed by Jesse Wade. Rigby. Now Lienhart. Lienhart up top, Swartz. Rigby pumps, drives, and he's fouled on the drive by Gramillion, I believe.
Number 32.
And that's the first foul on Gramillion, 15th foul on the Bengals.
The fifth.
Fike. Into Lienhart. Hands back to Wade. The way this is gone, I thought Wade was going to pull for that. Up top, now Fike. Fike on the drive, terminates out to Lienhart. He has to save in. Gramillion right there. He's always right there. Speaking of John Gramillion for the Bengals. Oh, nice lead ahead, but it hits the rim. Messina trying to lob it to Fehoko. We'll go the other way. Back down the floor, 11-point lead for Brighton, 33-22. Wade, hand back, Lienhart. Now Fike to Swartz. Swartz on the drive against Vacheray. Out to Lienhart for 3. Lienhart and 1. Got fouled on the 3. And he gets a +1, a chance at a 4-point play. Lienhart for the 4-point play. That is Fehoko's 3rd foul, 16th foul on the Bengals. And he can't get it to go. 8-point lead to the Bengals. Up the floor with Miller. High post, Messina. Send out to Vacheray in the corner to Matheson. Reset the offense. 2:40 remaining in the first half. High post, Gramillion. Working on Rigby. Pirouette in the lane, jumper, back rim. And rebound grabbed by Rigby. On the push now with Davis. Rigby to Fike, back to Wade. He'll pull for 3. And that one's short. And out of bounds off of Davis. 3 off the mark. Wade in here in the first half has 5 3-pointers. Pardon me, 6. Lob up to Gramillion, and Ben Rigby was there to meet him. Couldn't get it. And Gramillion going to line for 2. Gramillion missed the first. Gets the second. Back down the floor with Wade. Hand off to Fike. Up top, Swartz on the angle with Gardner. Back to Wade. Wade, pump fake, got caught, out to Swartz. Swartz a pull inside the key. Landon Swartz now with 4 points. 7-point game, 34-27. 1:40 remaining here in the first half. Big crowd on hand. Predominantly Davis. 3 from Miller. Brock Miller. Hits his second triple. Brock Miller now with 10. Outside Lienhart. Front rim, rebound grab, Gramillion. We'll go back up the floor with the Bengals. Coach Gardner. Try guessing the hand signal. I think we might be looking for the last shot. Messina doesn't think so. That's a jump ball. Absolutely. They had him up top all the way. Possession arrow belongs to Brighton. Hopefully Osa's okay. Messina. Lob in, nearly picked off by Gardner. Tracked down by Matheson. Davis fans thought that was out of bounds. Outside to Vacheray for 3. Well shy. Messina with the board and bucket. 50 seconds remaining here in the first half. Down to 45. 12-point lead, 39-27. Hand off Gardner. Outside Lienhart. Now Gardner. Blocked by Messina. Messina on the push. Now Miller. Miller down the baseline. Can't get it to go. Saved by Vacheray out of bounds on Lienhart. Will be baseline with Brighton. Messina Inbound to Miller, lays it up and in.
Brock Miller for the Bengals.
13 points for Miller. Three on the way, no. Swartz with the board, slapped away. Out of bounds, and we'll stay here with Davis. Gardner. In Leonhardt, up out to Wade, fall away three. Off the mark. Been a cold second quarter. 1 second. Gramillion, count if it goes.
Halftime score,
The Brighton Bengals, a textbook first half, and they head in the locker room with a 41-27 lead over Jesse Wade and the Davis Darts. High School Rewind is excited to have Nudge as our Player of the Game sponsor. Nudge is one of the fastest growing companies in Utah Valley. With over 500 employees, Nudge is one of the largest contributors of volunteer community outreach programs. To learn more about Nudge and their program, visit www.nudge.com. We'll start the third quarter with the Darts. Jesse Wade had 20 points in the first quarter. He was scoreless. Probably had 17 in the first. Hit one triple in the second. And he's going to have to pick up his offense here in the third quarter. Inside, Rigby! He goes up and lays it up and in. Rigby, he can throw it down. I thought for sure we're going to see a two-handed flush. We want to make sure he got a bucket. Foco hands off to Miller. Stopped away by Wade outside Messina. Osa had an outstanding first half, 10 points. A lot of rebounds. Miller down the lane, and he's fouled. And it'll be 2 free throws for Brock Miller. Messina got that on the floor. Out top with Brock Miller. There's Gramillion over to Messina. Lob in Miller working on Wade. Turnaround Jay, well too strong. Rebound to Leonhardt. On the push now with Wade. Wade in the corner, up top with Fike. Here Leonhardt. Back to Wade, cross court to Fike. In the corner to Swartz. Leonhardt, Fike, now Wade. Drop it into Rigby, working on Gramillion. Terminates mid-range J for Swartz, too strong. Rebound secured by Rigby, goes back up and rolls out. Oh, how that ball rolled out, but it did. We're back down the floor. Brighton looking to extend their 12-point lead. Messina, pirouette down the lane. Float up, no. Rebound taken by Wade. On the push now with the Darts. Wade behind the back, down the lane. Scoop it up and score. 41-31. Wade now at 22, leading all scores. Miller with 15 straight away. Over to Vacheray. This large Davis crowd trying to get back in this game for their Darts. Fehoko on the angle to Vacheray. Drive the base. Messina lays it up and in.
Messina for the Bengals.
Back up to 12. 5.5 remaining in the third quarter. And that ball slapped away by Vacheray. Vacheray on the push. Give it up for Fehoko. Fehoko, scoop it up. No. Foul will go to Leonhardt. And that'll be the second on Caleb Leonhardt. Fehoko got the first. And the second. Seven points for Fehoko. Got into some foul trouble in the second quarter, has 3 fouls. Messina knocks it out of bounds and will stay with the Darts. Inbound to Wade. Over to Sanders. Wade reverses out up top. Pull up for 2, too strong. Rebound still loose, taken by Sanders. Sanders too strong off the glass. Leonhardt is fouled by Vacheray. That's his first, and that is the team's first in the second half. Wade inbounds to Leonhardt. Up top to Fike. 4:50 remaining in the third. Wade to Rigby, lost the handle. Gets back on top, and the young sophomore having a tough day. Ahead, Gramillion. Gramillion, leave it to Fehoko, stopped out of bounds by Fike. And inbound along the baseline with the Bengals. Messina inbounds to Gramillion, back to Messina. Fall away, Jay. Doesn't go for Osa. Hand off now to Wade. Trailing by 14. Just a couple weeks ago, the Davis erased a 17-point deficit to Layton to claim the Region 1 number 1 seed. 3 from Sanders, off, and Fike with the putback. First 2 for Fike in a 12-point game. Gramillion answers back on the other end.
John Gramillion for the Bengals.
14-point game. Wade fouled along the baseline by Miller. It'll be Miller's first and team second.
His first.
Fike to trigger in out of a timeout into Swartz. And a well-used timeout.
Landon Schwartz.
And Swartz now with 6. 12-point ball game. Fehoko reverses up top to Messina. 3:40 remaining in the third. In the corner, Gramillion. Up top with Miller. Wade out there with him. Miller sent out Fehoko. Fehoko give it up, Gramillion on the baseline. Jump hook, rolls off, rebound taken by Sanders. He'll hand off to Wade. Davis a chance to get this to 10 or 9. Wade now works on the baseline, sending the corner. 3 on the way from Swartz, and Landon Swartz with 5 points out of the timeout. 9-point game, 47-38. 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Here's Devasseray, guarded by Fike. Up top, Miller. Lob in, Gramillion all by his lonesome, lays it up and in. Gramillion now with 15 points. 3 from Wade. He's gone cold from the outside since the first quarter. Out of bounds off of Swartz, and we'll go with Brighton. Back up the floor with the Bengals. Looking to extend 11-point lead. Fehoko working on Sanders, off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebound, Lienhart, send ahead to Wade. Wade along the baseline. In the corner of Swartz, now Fike. Fike outside to Sanders. Sanders will drive. He kicks out to Lienhart. Lienhart crossed to Fike. He'll get it back up top of the way to reset for Coach Sims. 1:50 remaining in the third. Ball picked up by Fehoko. Lienhart on his tail. Fehoko goes up and is fouled by Lienhart. He was going to go for a poster. Fehoko, one of the better athletes we mentioned in the first quarter in the state of Utah. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Fehoko got the first and the second. 51-38, 1:40 remaining in the third. Wade working on Miller. And it'll be the 13th foul on the Bengals. Inbound with Fike. Lienhart in the corner. Fike step back, send out Lienhart. Pulls for 3. And that goes in and out. Rebound. It was already taken by Sanders. He was fouled on the rebound. Robbie Smith comes on for the Bengals as Messina picks up his 3rd personal. 14th foul on Brighton. Here's Wade. Wade down the lane, leaves it to Swartz, and Swartz lays it up and in, and 1. The foul will go on Robbie Smith. And a big play for Davis. They need some momentum. Swartz misses the +1. Out of bounds off of Brighton. Swartz missed the free throw. Out of bounds off of Brighton. 1:17 remaining in the third quarter. Into Swartz. Give it up to Wade. Wade working on Miller. Wade down the lane. Off the glass and in. 4 points in the third quarter for Wade. Brock Miller been silent here in the third. Fehoko hands back, 1 minute remaining. Cross court, Messina. 50 seconds remaining. It's looking like Coach Gardner won the final shot in the third quarter. 9-point lead for Brighton. Schwarzenegger with the steal. Messina, a poke by Sanders, no call. Here's Devasere. High post, Messina. Yep, definitely not looking for a shot as Fehoko comes to the top with 30 seconds. "25 seconds now, cross to Messina. Now 20. As Miller, it looked like he was going to come over and get it. Messina working on Sanders. Has that ball picked up by Lienhart. 10 seconds remaining up the floor with Wade. He can close it to 6 with a 3. Wade on Fehoko. Step back, 3. Off the mark, tipped up by Lienhart. Wide of the rim. And it'll be Bengal ball with 0.7 remaining. Messina will count if it goes. Heading to the fourth and final frame. Brighton 51, Davis 42. Start of the fourth quarter and a 9-point lead for the Bengals. They'll start with the ball. Devasere has the ball slapped away by Gardner. Out to Fehoko now in the angle with Brock Miller. Miller scoreless in the third. Sent across for Fehoko. Up top, Messina. Devasere back in the corner to Miller working on Wade. A reset, Devasere. Drop in to Miller. Fall away, Jay off the mark. Rebound tipped out and controlled by Osa Messina. Back up strong and it rolls off. The foul will go on Lienhart. That'll be number 4 on Lienhart and the 14th foul on Davis. Messina missed the first. The second off the mark as well. As Schwartz takes the board and hands off to Wade with a 10-point deficit. Wade down the lane to the hole with the left hand and it crawls off. Rebound Gramillion. Up the floor now with Brock Miller as he'll slow up. Over to Messina. Messina hands off Fehoko. Up top, Devasere. Devasere down the lane. Lienhart came over, couldn't get it to go. Rebound. Now down the floor with Wade. Gone quiet since the first. 3 on the way. And Lennon Schwartz. The first half was Jesse Wade's. The third and beginning of the fourth quarter have been Landon Schwartz. The sophomore hits the big 3, and it's a 7-point game. Outside Fehoko, drop it in Gramillion. A textbook set there. Timeout, Coach Gardner. They didn't get it to him. Gramillion continues to torture Davis. Every time they get close, he pushes it back up. Wade loses the handle, picked up by Gramillion, slapped away by Sanders. And then a foul? I'm not sure why there's a foul on Mitch Sanders. He didn't touch anybody. Officials do their very best, but Sanders didn't touch anybody as he tipped that one forward. Tough call against Davis. 5 team fouls apiece. Miller gets the foul. It'll be the 16th foul on the Darts. Messina into Brock Miller. 5:50 remaining in the fourth quarter. Miller, high post to Messina, working on Schwartz. Schwartz hits the deck. Messina can't get it to go. Good no call there. Schwartz trying to bait him in after some frustrating calls. And there's a carry against Wade. He's got the foul call every time he's driven down that baseline. This time they caught him with a carry and will go the other way. Bluebirds come out from Davis, frustrated with a couple, 3 really tough calls. There's Miller up top, lob in Gramillion, and Gramillion can't get the left-handed shot to go. Rebound to Wade on the push. Schwartz down the baseline. Schwartz sent out to Lienhart. Now across the flank in the corner to Gardner. Gardner to the hole, and it counts. Jarrett Gardner takes the bump and bucket. He'll go the line. Gardner for the +1. And it's a 6-point game. Since Wade's gone cold since the first quarter, He's needed some help, and he's found it in Schwartz, and a nice play there by Gardner. We've seen all tournament, both 4A and 5A, best players step up down the stretch. Vermillion, give it up to DeVacheray. Now up top, Brock Miller. Here's Brighton's best player. Timeout, Coach Gardner. 4:57 made in the fourth. Brighton 54, Davis 48. Messina to trigger in. 6-point lead for the Bengals. Up top, DeVacheray. On the angle now, Brock Miller. Working on Wade. Looks off the screen. I expect a little more of a deliberate offense here from the Bengals. It'll be counterproductive what they've done all game long. They've run sharp sets, and in big moments has been Vermillion. Miller sent out to Vacheray. Here's Vermillion on the baseline. Vermillion, Messina, wrap around, Messina to the hole, count the bucket. Messina will go to the line. So after Messina's bump and bucket, he converts the +1 free throw back up to a 9-point game. 57-48. Down the floor with Wade. High post Rigby. Try to get it inside to Wade, and a foul call against Brighton, and I'll put Wade at the line. Wade hit the front end and rolls in the second. Not going to see him miss many free throws. 7-point game down the floor with Miller and the Bengals looking to try to close out Davis and get to the 5A state championship. Fehoko has the ball slapped away by Rigby, picked up by Wade. Chance for Davis to cash in on an opportunity here. Drop it into Rigby. Rigby out to Gardner for three. Jarrett Gardner from downtown. He's got 6 points, all of them in the fourth quarter, and it's a 4-point game. Miller sent out to DeVacheray. These are moments when it's been sets for Vermillion. Let's see what Brighton does. Got 4 fouls on Lienhart. Down the lane, slapped away. Lienhart with the loose ball. Hands up to Jesse Wade. Wade working on Fehoko. Brighton's best defender. We get a foul on the floor. Wave off the bucket. There'll be 1-1 free throws for Wade. Got the front end. 2-point ball game, 57-55. This game reminds me of a game in the 2006 state tournament from Davis. They were trailing big to Alta in the quarterfinals, and it was Stratton McCausland, Brian Green, and Nick Martineau leading the Davis Darts to a win. And a big shot from Brock Miller. What a time for Brighton's best player to get his first points in the second half. He knocks down a long-range two. Timeout. 3:02 remain in the fourth. 59-55 Bengals. So out of the timeout, 3 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Down the floor with Wade and the Darts. Hand off to Gardner. He just hit that big triple. Outside, Rigby hands back to Gardner. Rigby now gets the ball over to Wade. Brock Miller guarding Jesse Wade. Off the screen, splits the defenders. Wade with the foul, and one! The foul goes to Messina. That's his fourth. And Jesse Wade goes back to the line for a +1 free throw. Wade to pull the Darts within one. Seven fourth quarter points for Jesse Wade. 2.5 remaining, 31 points overall for the Gonzaga Bulldog. Up top, Messina, now Brock Miller. Miller has 17. Miller off the screen of Vermillion. Over to Messina. Cross court to Vacheray. 2:10 now on the clock. They're going to start to trap into the corner. DeVacheray, lob in Vermillion. He's been quiet here in the fourth. Ball tip, tracked down by Wade. Cross court, Lienhart. He'll hand off to Wade, and Davis will look for their first lead. 1:50 remaining in the fourth quarter. Wade down the lane. Timeout, Coach Sims. 1:44 remaining. Davis ball trailing by 1. Out of the timeout, Gardner, near side to Fike. Off the screen to Rigby. Hands off to Wade. Wade driving on Miller. Along the baseline, step back. Davis leads! His 33rd point puts Davis up 60-59. What a comeback from the Darts. Off the screen, over to Messina. Messina, fall away, blocked by Rigby. Rigby with the ball. Hands off to Gardner. Up the floor with Wade. Davis looking to get back to the state championship. Timeout, Coach Sims. Jesse Wade with 33 points and Davis 60. Brighton 59. 1:02 remaining in the fourth quarter. A 1-point lead. Leonhardt loses the handle, and it's Bengal ball with 57.5 remaining. After the turnover from Leonhardt, Brighton ball, 55 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Trailing by 1. Messina outside to Brock Miller, guarded by Jesse Wade. Miller kicks off to Vacheray in the corner. Fujoko for the lead. And Fujoko gets it to fall. 40 seconds remaining. And it's a 2-point lead for the Bengals. 62-60. Simi Fujoko from downtown. His first 3 of the game. Wade down the lane to the hole and in. Timeout Davis. Jesse Wade saves his best for last. 35 points, and we're tied up with 25.6 remaining in the fourth. Out of the timeout, 25.6 remaining in the fourth. All knotted up at 62. Up the floor with Brock Miller, 20 seconds remaining. Miller guarded by Jesse Wade. 15 seconds. Miller, give it up Messina. Messina terminates, 10 seconds now. Brock Miller working on Wade. 7 seconds inside to Vacheray. Blocked from behind and a foul. That's a tough call to go against Jared Gardner. That looked clean from behind. It'll be 2 free throws for Vacheray. Vacheray knocked down the first. And the second. Timeout, Coach Sims. Brighton 64, Davis 62, 4.5 remaining. No timeouts for Davis, 4.5 remaining. Gardner gets it in for Wade, 3 seconds. Jesse Wade with 2 seconds. Wade for the win. Back rim, and Brighton moves on to the 5A state championship. What an effort from Wade, 35 points. And the outstanding career comes to an end. But it's the Brighton Bengals moving on to the 5A state championship. They had a double-digit lead almost the entire game. What a comeback from Davis. And Brighton pulls off a 64-62 win to hold off the Davis Darts.
We would like to congratulate the Davis Darts on an outstanding basketball.
Our nudge player of the game in a losing effort has got to go to Jesse Wade. 35 points, and he had 6 threes all in the first half. But without Wade, Davis is in big trouble in this ball game, and thought he was the best player on the floor from the very beginning. And what a terrific career for Jesse Wade. Congratulations being our nudge player of the game. But it's the Brighton Bengals moving on to the 5A state championship with a 64-62 win. With over 500 employees, Nudge, one of the fastest growing companies in Utah Valley. To learn more about Nudge and its community outreach programs, go to www.nudge.com. Again, our final score, Davis 64, Brighton 62. Our Nudge player of the game, Jesse Wade. For Vince Francis, I'm Dusty Lister. Thanks for joining us and watching High School Rewind's coverage of the 2015 5A Boys State Championship Basketball Tournament, only on Xfinity On Demand.